roughly 7 or 8 car consies, 6 or 7 cars it looks like. If they can win, they're in. If we'll get the 4 winners today and their cars will still start for the main event, then we'll have a 16-car main event and look for a lot of fireworks there.
Yeah, and then just scoping over the field here, looks like the Chevy count is 5 trucks. I see 3 Fords out there and 1 Ram Charger.
Well, my prognosticator of Demolition Derby.
I know the 88 last year, that's Ron Ferry's. His car is a 4-wheel drive Chevrolet, fared pretty well.
Now
that Western Gas Fastenal sponsored 76 Chevrolet truck there, CarQuest on the side, Snap-on tools. That's a 4-wheel drive, Brent, so he should be able to get some traction out there. Beautiful paint job on the 8 truck all the way down in the west end. He's got that signboard that's looks like it's made out of bones there, kind of like one of the Burns Brothers guys.
they do put a lot of work into the artwork on these vehicles out here. A lot of the drivers, really some neat looking cars. A lot of time and money going into some of these paint jobs. That's not your in the garage with a can of paint and some duct tape kind of thing going on.
That's your Orange County Choppers custom airbrush right there.
Well, while we got a moment here, let's take a minute to thank the crew at West Sound TV. We've got Z running around taking still photographs for us. Our three cameramen are Michael Mathis, Eric Reichel, and Dale the D-Man Avery. Back in the control room, we've got Garrett Syke directing, Doc Parr doing replay, Patricia Ann, Danette Woolard, and Jamie Duncan doing the production assistance for us tonight. And with me in the booth, Patrick Mr. Mopar Duncan.
Yeah, thanks, Brent. 115 right there, Joe Gutierrez. Nice Ford pickup. He's got some stacks coming out of there, it looks like.
Number 55, Kendall Weatherby.
The 55 Weatherby, that truck looks like it was here last year. 78 GMC.
Number 4, Bobby Lake.
We'd also like to thank the Firefighters Local 1499 for putting on this derby, raising a lot of money for charity. We'd also like to thank some of the members there. We got Lee Reese, who is the union president of the 1499. Scott Paulson, vice president. Ron Atkins, the treasurer. Amy Lumson, the secretary.
Number 92.
Dom DeBoss. Aramosby. Thought I was seeing some sort of
Typo?
doubles there. Ben Fawcett, the pit boss here. Scott Whistle, the flag fool, as they call him here in Rock Springs. And George Treach, the concierge. And Dale Avery also helping out in the tech boss, making the front page of the local newspaper here, along with Ben and the infamous car lift out in the pits there to do some inspections with.
Dale did have a nice profile shot. I don't believe we've told him yet.
No, actually.
It'll be a nice surprise for him on the way home.
One more time. We have 2 finalists.
They're going to do a cute truck contest here, and then we'll get this thing underway.
Between those two, if you think Jason Grenier deserves it, number 8, let's hear you.
Number 8.
It's between the 8 car over on the west end and the 4 car in the middle of the field.
Get her done. I don't care who you are, that's fun right there. Oh, look, he even painted the axle on that truck. Somebody must have had some extra Krylon cherry red laying around.
And it is, drum roll please, number 8, Jason Grenier.
And as predicted,
Grenier in the 8 truck, that gorgeous orange, yellow, and black paint job is your winner. And he'll get a nice shiny little plastic trophy for his troubles.
Hey, few things are better than a shiny plastic trophy.
That's a fact.
From a D-Derby. You see Bob's Towing on the back of the 8 there? That is the only sponsor. That is the Bob's Towing Blazer.
Take a look at the firefighters. They're standing by. If you're running a demolition derby, it always helps, makes a guy feel safe to know that it's being put on by firefighters, because a lot of fires happen in demolition derbies. Recently, a derby driver was burnt severely in the Midwest.
Yeah, I was out of Helena, Montana. Tragic situation. He's in critical condition still, so all our Derby prayers go out to him and his family for a good recovery.
And it was a situation where a fuel line ruptured, sprayed all over him, and ignited instantly.
Yeah.
Even though the guys were on the fire within just a few seconds, the damage was done.
Right.
So again, our hopes and prayers out to all the drivers that have ever been injured or will be. And it looks like we're going to count it down here. 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And day 2 is underway. Truck Derby.
Right off the bat, there's the 100 and the 92. That's Applegate and Abramson coming together. You can hear these trucks, they slam them hard.
The 66, the brown truck of Frankie Allen locking up with George Applegate in the 100.
There's a good shot there. Frankie Allen, 78 GMC K10. Coming in, the 55 is going to light that Mopar up. Whammy!
Pretty close to a door hit.
66 right there! Frankie Allen taking out the nice truck of Grenier. No damage done as Grenier's coming across the field. Oh! Somebody call the doctor! Good golly, that was a hit. Grenier is going wild!
Grenier won the cute truck contest. He wants to win it all.
There you see Ron Ferry's in that 4x4 Chevrolet. Here comes Grenier again. Across the track, Grenier!
Oh, nice shot
As
there.
well as Abramson. Oh, nobody was there for Abramson to hit.
Randy Maynard gets a ride.
All right, now, Grenier. They're gonna knock him out. Here's Abramson.
And the 48 of Randy Maynard piling on.
The 55 up on the berm. He's got no friends over there.
If he doesn't get any help, he's done.
All right, Grenier in the 8 truck is coming down for a home run shot. Here he comes. Okay. Now he's going to get set up himself here as the 88 of Ferry's coming in to get him. And Ferry's
puts himself into the wall. Grenier's using that front end maybe a little too much, Pat.
There's a good shot. And the barrier, the 100. George Applegate. And then Grenier and Ferry stack it up. All right, now they got a dog pile there. So you got Ferry's and Frankie Allen.
Ferry's right there lining up for a full track shot. It looks like he may have.
That's
Here it comes. The 88 truck is gonna slam the pile full track as soon as he gets this thing in reverse.
He's dead now. So now, the 48, the wheel is MIA.
Look up, wheels have fallen off the wagon in the dictionary, and you'll see it right there. As the 66 of Frankie Allen hooks up teammate Jason Grenier and gets him off the wall, although Grenier's motor looks like it's seen better days.
It might be Grenade.
Yes.
Grenaded, as
Grenaded.
the French would say, right? Grenade.
So right now we have 2 trucks running, the 66, the 78 GMC of Frankie Allen, and the 100, the 89 GMC of George Applegate. The 48 is limping. That's Randy Maynard, and the 88 of Ron Ferry's still showing some signs of life. The 8, Grenier has given up, and the 48, Maynard hammering George Applegate in the 100 car.
You see a flat tire there on Frankie Allen's 66. He's got that 4-wheel drive. That Ford of Maynard is also 4-wheel drive. Here comes Allen in the 66. He's going to explode. Well, a lot of power left in that Ford there. Dust flying.
$700 and $300 to first and second place here in the Truck Derby. Oh, almost the driver's door hit there.
Now the 88 is going again as he exceeded the time limit. Ron Ferries.
They have not made him pull his flag yet.
Got to be close. He makes a hit right there. The judges are making the decision down in front of us right now. Maynard
Together
is up on 2 wheels right there.
Ferries trying to push over the 48 of Maynard. Maynard giving him the thumbs up side saying, push me over.
Come on. The crowd is on their feet here.
It may be done, folks. There's only one car still running, and that's the 66 of Frankie Allen. The question is going to be, who made the last hit? I believe it'll end up being the 88 of Ferries.
But right now, Allen just made the last hit, and he freed up Maynard in the 48.
But Allen's the only car really running. I see, well, now the 48, Randy Maynard trying to get something going. I'm not sure that Allen is going to let him get away with that. And now the 88 of Ferries starts back up. It's amazing what these good old American-made vehicles can put up with and still run.
And these truck derbies hurt, Brad. I've been in one before, and they're way harder than a lot of these car derbies. As you see, kind of a side swipe maneuver there.
Allen trying to take out the 48 of Randy Maynard, but missing.
Maynard's got a hole, and he's almost out of it. Here he comes. They could just see underneath the car there. There he goes. The 100 is now out. He'll take 4th place home. That's George Applegate.
66, it's Frankie Allen is trying to set up for a good shot, and here it comes. But he needs, because of the position of Randy Maynard, it's tough to back into him. Allen needs to come at him from a different angle.
And here he goes.
And now he's going to opt for a different angle. It's going to come up on the rear end, which could be kind of a bad idea.
Nice hit. There's the tire flat. That's on the back end of Frankie Allen's Chevrolet. Inside, here we go. Tap.
Allen being, you missed it there, folks, but the 88, Ron Ferries, waving Allen in. Come on, hit me, hit me.
These guys only get one show a year here in the truck derby, so they want to use them all up as best they can.
Randy Maynard's flag has just gone down. That leaves Ferries and Allen, and here comes Allen coming for a full track shot on Ferries. Nice shot. That'll get a reaction out of this crowd, this capacity crowd.
That will free up Ferries.
I'm not sure he wanted to be free at this point because now Allen has a target.
And he has no steering. Get a look at the underneath the 48, the drive line. He's got some stripe on it. He's trying to get, he just shut it off now.
And that's enough for Ferries. He will pull his flag.
All right, so the 66 Frankie Allen, sponsored by Allen's Welding, Quality Fire Protection, Homax Oil, and Industrial Horsepower is your winner here in the 30th annual Rock Springs Truck Derby.
Congratulations goes out to Mr. Allen. And second place, Ron Ferries picking up a second place trophy and a cool, crisp $300.
300 big ones. The crowd just getting into it here in the first heat of the day. Again, day 2.
Some great action in the truck derby. Let's hope we get just as good an action in these consolation heats and the grudge match and, of course, the main. And we'll be back after this.
DerbyGarage.com. DerbyGarage.com for DVDs, novelty, gift certificates, and clothing. Purchase the Saturday Night Destruction series under the West Sound TV Manufacturers section. Enter West Sound TV in the discount code box at checkout. Get 10% off your entire order. DerbyGarage.com.
Welcome back to the first consolation heat. We've got a guest up here in the booth with us, Frankie Allen, the driver of that gorgeous 78 GMC K10, the 66 car. And thanks for joining us.
Yeah, welcome.
We're going to take a look here, Frankie, and you can talk about what happened here in this chunk.
This is down on the east end, and you'll come in here. You see Grenier there. There's Ferries. Now you come in here. What kind of shot were you looking for here?
Looking for the front axle shot there, so I take him out.
So you're an axle guy when it comes to Derby.
Yeah, first Derby. So
That was your first.
This was your first Derby?
first Derby.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
51.
51.
A lot of things went out to Ryan Ferris. He helped me build the truck. He knows a lot about it. So.
We got a guy back home who was a rookie at 44 and has done quite well, Bill Power. So 51 years old, rookie Demolition Derby driver, first Derby.
And a winner on his first time.
Takes first place.
And way to go, buddy.
And $700. Well, congratulations and thanks for joining us.
All right, you're welcome. Glad to be here.
That's probably the first time we've ever had a two.
Hey, there you see our cameraman, Z. He's doing the still photos. Z-Man on the roof, braving the elements here.
And here's our local celebrity, Dale the D-Man Avery, in the paper this morning showing off his tech bossing skill. There's Michael Mathis over on camera 3. And if we could get Michael to wave. And there he is. Hey, Michael. Couldn't do it without you. And there's Eric Reichel. What a great shot with the flag flying behind him. And if we could get Eric to wave, that would be fantastic. Well, we got him to look up. That's good enough. All right. Thanks a bunch, guys.
Yeah.
There's the wave.
Again, all these guys braving it with Brent in the Chevy truck. 1,000 miles down here packed in. So the whole crew is sacrificing.
And there you see some fresh water laid out on the track.
And we're getting ready for Consolation Heat number 1, sponsored by Vision Oil Tools. These again are the guys that did not finish first and second last night. And they have to win this event here to get to the bigger dance.
DJ Allman in the 29. I love the paint job on the front, things rolling around in his car, water pump, fan, all that stuff. We had the 5 car of Pete Felty, who had a pretty good run to 4th place, but went up against some stiff competition. The 42 there, the orange car, Bill Whitaker taking an 8th earlier, and behind him, 69, Eli Rivera taking a 3rd place, just 1 place out of the main event. We also have the 32 down on the east corner, Stephen Weatherby. There he is right there. We have the 47 rolling in of Dan Hellickson. And last but not least, the 8 station wagon. It looks great. We'll see how she runs. That's Robert Friel in the 78 Chevy wagon.
All right, so a lot of good guys that didn't make it yesterday. Look out for Eli Riviera and that Monaco over there. He gave up a tough fight against 2 against 1 action, as well as Pete Felty.
And they're putting the last barrier in. There you see inside the car of the 29 DJ Allman. The fans are applauding, wanting some action. That's a great word.
It's mesmerizing. Here we go, folks.
First consolation heat, day 2, and we're underway.
The sole man down. On this end, nobody wants to start off.
Whoa, nice shot there. Weatherby and Allman locking horns. Here we got some of the cars running. The 8-mobile Robert Friel in the 78 wagon.
Here comes the 47. Right in there. There's the 47, a little tail whip on Allman. The 47 driven by Daniel Hellickson. 7-year veteran is Hellickson. All right, so the car's kind of spreading out a little bit here. The 8-ball station wagon of Robert Friel setting up for a long shot here. Going east, here it is. Front end action, and then he's cleaned up on by that big Dodge Monaco of Eli Rivera. Hellickson now looking to get in on the pile. The fresh water on the track's causing a lot of donuts.
And again, these cars all ran derbies and lost yesterday. It's amazing what these guys are able to do to put these things back together. You can see the hood pop off the 8 car of Robert Friel.
As well as the flag came down too. I'm not sure if he wanted to give up. It doesn't look like it. It's exploding. Carnage here. Eli Rivera laying it down. There you see Stephen Weatherby. There's that Monaco I'm telling you about. The door bar of Robert Friel on the 5 car, or excuse me, Pete Felty. Look at the 5, the driver's door bar. There it is. That's no good. Here comes.
That was a nice shot there. The 29 of DJ Allman going into the pack. That was the 47 of Hellickson and the 42 of Whitaker.
There's Weatherby now. The 5 has pulled his flag, so Felty is no more in 2008.
It's a shame, too, because that 5 car put up a heck of a fight yesterday.
Yeah, he did. All right, so it's Rivera right in here on Weatherby. The 8 ball of Robert Friel is still rolling around. Hellickson trying to get loose in the 47. So we got 4 guys. Looks like that Monaco right here. There it is.
Oh, up over the top. The hood goes flying.
There's water spraying everywhere. Get a close-up of that. Inside the water, there's a fire. There's a fire on the ball. You need to get out of there. There's that fire inside. It looks like a fuel line.
Crowd holding their breath here as we get this thing figured out.
And the 1499 boys are all over that one.
And they're applauding 2 things. The great hit there between the 2 drivers and the awesome job the firefighters did. That 69 Eli Rivera goes up over the top of Friel.
Now that could be disastrous for Eli, because his car looks primed to go to the main right now. He's got definitely the toughest car out here. But the 32 of Stephen Weatherby is still rolling around, as well as the 47 Hellickson seems kind of stuck. So Eli may have just, with making that great hit, he may have caused himself to be done this year.
I can't wait to see a replay of that. We had the cameraman, I don't know which one was on it, but they were on it tight. I'm pretty sure it was Dale, the D-Man Avery on camera too.
The hood came flying off. I mean, that could have got ugly. And
Fans, I want to let you know.
there's climbing out of the car, Robert Friel, 5th year racing, 78 Chevy wagon, sponsored by Lewis & Lewis, Mountain Land Fire, and Pit Construction.
He's taking his flag with him. Getting a nice round of applause from the crowd, and I applaud each and every one of the drivers that's willing to climb into these things and do battle, because I certainly am not.
The 29, you see DJ Allman, his hypnotizing pulleys there are going again, so that means he's running.
Again, the inside the engine of the 29 car. Good looking shot there.
Let's see if Eli can get that Monaco off the pile. Eli is stuck something fierce.
He's going to have to try rocking it back and forth, but he could be toast. And right now it's looking a lot like Dan Hellickson in that 47. But the 42 has gotten underway. Bill Whitaker in the 76 LTD.
Let's see if he can come over here, and it'd be kind of silly to hit Eli, but maybe he wants to help him out a little bit. There you go.
Well, if he's going to help him, he has to hit him from the side.
Well, maybe they're hooked in.
Yep. Hellickson is telling him the international symbol for I can't move. All right, now all 3 cars over on the west end have gotten back underway. The 32 of Weatherby, the 47 of Hellickson, and the sandwich continues.
And Eli is going, come on, hit me from the side, brother. All right, the 47. That's Hellickson.
Somebody is getting a lot of cheering. They got their own fan section here in the crowd.
Well, Hellickson's definitely good at the donuts. We figured that out. He's going to dial.
Coming in on 29. Oh, and he kind of holds up there. DJ Allman catching a break. And if we could zoom in on the engine of the 69 car, you can see
the water spraying
out of that radiator.
All right, so it's Hellickson in that 47 and the 29 of DJ Allman.
Hellickson again moving pretty good.
All right, so Allman now clearing off Weatherby from this log jam.
1 minute for Bill Whitaker.
And they've just announced 1 minute to go for the 42 car of Bill Whitaker to pull his flag if he can't make a hit.
Nobody willing to help out that big bad Monaco.
I'm pretty sure that
Eli
Monaco
Rivera
is pretty much toast.
Yeah.
Rivera is out.
It looks like Hellickson again and Allman.
We have 2 cars running, Hellickson and Allman. And nice little crunch there.
Again, consolation number 1, sponsored by Vision Oil Tools.
$300 on the line in this race, folks. A ticket to the big dance, though, well over $300 in value.
And the one thing that is good from yesterday, if you finish first and second, as you see, here comes Hellickson.
Hellickson's had enough. He's coming out, and he misses.
Swing and a miss. They're going to come together here, though. Hellickson, definitely the better car at the moment. Again, if you got first and second yesterday, you only had to go through 1 demo. So that's definitely better for the bigger dance. Only having to go through 1 versus 2, as these guys in the Consi did. They're hooked together. It's Hellickson, Allman. See if he can shake them.
Trying to break apart here.
Maybe one of the guys kind of hit the brakes, maybe, or now they're just stuck on this wall. Hellickson almost able to get free.
It's a 2-horse race.
Fans anxiously awaiting the victor of this first Consi.
Looks like Allman may be toast. And then, of course, just as I say that, he gets it running.
Let's take a look inside here.
They've broken free.
There's inside the 29 of DJ Allman. Look at all the mud and duct tape he's got inside that sucker. All right, last hit right there. Oh, look inside the coolant. Just blew up inside.
And it's leaking out
right the door. Beautiful camera job by Michael down there.
A lot of these cars have the radiator repositioned to the human compartment instead of the engine room. And what that does is it prevents it from getting hit in head-on collisions like that. But the downside is it runs hot fluid right by the driver in 2 different lines.
That sound like Buster Poindexter there, Brent. Hot.
Hellickson doing a little timer reset tap.
You see the pulleys again. Like the barber pull job trying to start. So it looks like Hellickson and that 76 LTD. Sponsored by Zook Transportation, Airgas, Talco Trucking, and Folsom. But just as we say that, DJ Allman digs deep in the well.
Oh, and then it dies. It could be who makes this hit right here.
Hellickson's,
if he turns his front wheel all the way right, it locks up. He figured it out, and that'll reset his counter. 2 minutes now. Hellickson, I think, has about a minute to go.
Yeah, DJ Allman looks prime to punch his ticket to the bigger dance.
And the PA announcer has just announced 1 minute left for Hellickson. As you look inside Hellickson's car. And he knows it. He knows. And now he's gotten it going.
Hellickson, this Mercury comes to life. He's got about 40 seconds to make a hit.
The
Will
crowd
this be it?
cheering him on. That's a good point, Pat. If Allman can avoid him for a couple of minutes, that'll reset it.
The cat and mouse game continues between Allman.
There it is. Oh, nice T-bone there. Allman in the 29, Hellickson in the 47. Both cars running well enough.
If Allman can keep his going, this seems to have the more power when it's underway.
29, yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute.
But a little bit of luck is involved here, so you never know.
Allman has just been given his 1 minute warning, and that will reset.
Now Hellickson not to be outdone.
Hellickson now has gone up over the top of the 29. Front wheel off the ground.
There you see
Through the carnage.
the smoke and the dust of this man-made carnage. This might be all she wrote here. I think they're stuck. This victory is snatched from the grasp of DJ Allman by Daniel Hellickson.
Mr. Hellickson, the good news, you're in the main event. The bad news, you're in the main event.
Exactly.
You got a lot of work to do, and you got a couple hours to get it done.
One minute for 29. 1 minute.
1 minute for Allman. We've seen a couple smiley faces this weekend. We've seen now the three-eyed smiley face. The one I liked was the smiley face with the red hole in the center and the blood dripping down.
Yeah, that's on the front of Tim Batchelor's car. We'll see Tim later on tonight in the main event. We were talking to a lot of the drivers today. You mentioned Tim in the main event. Batchelor's car, he had some broken shocks.
30 seconds for
He had a lot of rear end damage in that car, so we'll see if he got his ready. They're still working on it as of start time today.
We're down to 30 seconds now for DJ Allman. Him and his Impala are about ready to get ready for 2009.
DJ sponsored tonight by Simplot Phosphates and Ponderosa Oilfield Service. He gave it a good run here, but came up just a little short.
And it's going to be flag breaking time here.
All right, DJ Allman, please break your flag.
All right. So finally, Hellickson was able to pull that one out.
All right, let's take a look here at one of the, probably the best hit of the event so far as Eli lays in to Friol.
There you see the 69, that Dodge Monaco. Hits him in the front and causes him to go airborne. Look at the hood, Brent. Almost doing a Bigfoot gravedigger impersonation there.
Dale, the D-Man Avery, getting that shot, and we'll have another replay for you here shortly.
Look at the carnage there.
And they've just put the hood on top of the 8 car of Friol to get it off the track.
Wow. Lucky that didn't get bad, as the fire crew was all over that in our first concert.
Well, our first consolation is in the books. The amount of tickets to the big dance now stands at 13. We're going to take a break and be back with the second consolation.
West Sound TV control room provided by Whistler Chevrolet, serving Rock Springs since 1956. Thanks, guys.
Welcome back to the second consolation heat, folks. We've got the winner of the great looking truck contest joining us up here, Jason Grenier. Jason, thanks for coming up.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Pat, that 8 car was involved in a lot of pretty good hitting early on there.
Yeah, Jason, we saw you doing those full track shots, you know, getting the crowd into it. What were you thinking about there?
I was just trying to keep moving and bouncing from truck to truck and not stop, not get put on the wall.
Right on. Well, we're going to take a look at a replay here of you in that first heat. There's that 8. There you are. At that point, your front end looks pretty beat up, huh?
Yeah, used the front of it a little too much, but...
Now, is this pretty much about when your truck gave up the ghost?
Yeah, I got closer to that wall over there, and I got hitting the passenger side, and my distributor broke.
Now, how does it feel watching it again? not being in the truck? Did it hurt?
When you're not suspecting a hit, it hurts a little bit.
So
It's
you
not too
didn't
bad.
see it coming?
No, I didn't see that hit in the passenger side right here.
It's right there. It's just off camera. He took a good shot from Ron Ferries.
It hasn't come yet. Here comes Ferries, and you don't see this coming.
Nope, right
And
there.
then-
Oh, I see the neck
Yep.
drop. You're going to be going to the chiropractor today. Well, how old are you?
I'm 19.
19. Yeah, you'll make it.
You'll be fine, no problem.
Just take some leave, right? Right. Well, David Grenaire, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you guys.
All right.
You see the last of the concrete barriers going in on the west end of the stadium. The fans ready for this Heat 2A, sponsored by Bridger Coal Company. We got a host of drivers here again that weren't able to punch their ticket to the bigger dance last night. Today's their chance.
Well, so far, folks, in case you're keeping score at home, Adam Roych in the 76, the 26 of Bryce Davis, 57 of Mike Sams, 54 Chuck Tipton, 151 Levi Sams, and rounding out all the Sams entrants, the 27 Tyler Sams, the 70 of Patrick Botello, 112 of Chris Kortnick, the 3 and 30 and 66 of both Ted Moosmans, senior and junior.
Right.
24 Tim Batchelor, 67 Philip Murillo, and here you just saw Daniel Hellickson. So far, those are your 13. There's Ben Fawcett right there, pit boss, and really the guy we've been coordinating with to set up this adventure, if you will,
Oh, yeah,
from Washington
definitely.
all the way to Wyoming. And so we've given you the first 13. We've got 3 more to go, and those 3 will come out of these next 3 consolation heats. I see the 25 car of LJ Reese, that green car you're looking at right there. He'll be the first one into the hole. I'm not sure what they're waiting on. Behind him, I see the 38 of Mark Zancanella. Also joining in this race will be the 10 car of Tucker Downs, who had a great run, took 3rd place. I think he was in a situation where he was fighting off 2 kind of teammates.
Yep.
And again, we got a lot of booze yesterday, folks, but try to remember, in a 2-day event like this, if me and Pat entered a derby where there was 8 people and 2 of them were going to go to some main event, we're not going to destroy each other.
No.
We're going to destroy the other 6 guys and try to both get in there.
Right, and you know, they're saving it all for today, and there will be no sandbagging. As you look inside, Jose Valdez, his 86 Chrysler. It's go time here.
And the fans applauding. It's time for round 2 here in the consolation heats. The 49 entering of Valdez. The 38 already in the ring, that's Zancanella. The 59 of Juan Valdez. The 19, Stefan Munoz with no signboard. The 10 there, we said Tucker Downs coming in. The Jersey barrier is coming in. We have 6 cars on the track. Everybody's out there. And they'll get this thing going here.
2 Valdezes, Jose and Juan in here. Against Zancanella and LJ Reese, but Tucker Downs finishing 3rd yesterday. His wagon took a serious damage. So we'll see who's going to get lucky and punch their ticket. Zancanella's Impala over there, that 38. That's a tough car, but he took a lot of damage too.
We're counting it down. You see Dom Aramosby, the Derby chairman there in the red shirt and kind of towards the left. And we're underway, 2nd heat, 2nd day.
There's Zancanella right in your living room.
Tapping on Stephen Munoz in the 19, Stefan Munoz rather.
A big dog pile over to the side.
Tucker planting LJ Reese in the 25 car. Actually, Tucker's wagon, that 10, is running pretty good, Pat.
He's going to come in on the pile here as he's getting it shifted into reverse. Here comes the 10 wagon.
This is what you call a half-track shot! Oh! That was a 3-fer.
And look at how bent that thing is, that wheel's hanging out the side. He's going for another round, but that Plymouth Fury of LJ Reese is trying to get unhooked with Valdez over there. So already, as we said, Zancanella and that Impala is taking a stranglehold on this event. Zancanella looking for his shot.
Boy, it's an awfully hot day today, Pat.
Oh, it's a can opener. That Fury finally comes to life and dials Zancanella up.
Zancanella's 38 is looking pretty bad, especially that front right side.
Yeah, you remember yesterday he got blasted right off the chute, I think, by one of the Sands brothers.
Tucker Downs in the 10 is out. Can't get her running.
So it's the two Valdezes, the 49 and the 59. And then L.J. Reese in the 25 and Zancanella in the 38.
Zancanella's front right is not going to let him move. The Valdezes are going to have to decide at what point does brother Imano brother.
As Valdez's side iron just fell off in the 59 car. That would be Juan Valdez. The side iron laying on the ground now. You just see the smoke coming out of there. The flag is on the ground here of the 25 car of L.J. Reese.
Disgusted, he threw it out the window.
Okay. So look over at the 59. I think smoke is pouring out. You see the side iron there, his road grader bar.
Well, where I think he may have made a mistake was he thought that Steven Nunez in that 19 would be an easy target, and it looks like he caused some damage in his own front end.
Smoke pouring out from the inside there. Trying to go on board.
Tucker Downs actually getting some life out of this 10 wagon, but I can't imagine that he has not exhausted his 2-minute counter.
All right, there's a lockup there between Zancanella and Jose Valdez. I believe Zancanella was the last legal hit in the 38.
And you just saw the 10 of Tucker Downs pulling his flag. This one is down to the lap counters, folks. 2 minutes. Whoever made the last hit is going to have it. And I think that's going to be the 49 of Jose Valdez, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, I think they just told him he had 1 minute. I think 38 maybe of Zancanella. We'll take a look.
Zancanella was essentially paralyzed. You see Juan Valdez getting pretty jiggy, trying to get his car running. He's lost his steering is what his problem is. Pounding the steering wheel in disgust.
The crowd enjoying the sunshine here. Beautiful Rock Springs day.
Nice breezy this afternoon.
Keeping the heat down a little bit.
1 minute for 38, 1 minute.
Actually, you might be right, Pat. It looks like Zancanella in the 38 is going to get it.
There inside Zancanella, neck brace and all.
Jose Valdez has just been told to pull his flag in the 49, and he's pulling it right now.
Again, we've seen a lot of guys take a lot of vicious side shots, and they're wearing this what would be a stock seatbelt in the car, shoulder harness. As he's really cranking on that wheel to try to get free. But you'd think that it won't be long until they go to a 4-point harness here to really
30 seconds for 38.
lock them in, to prevent them from flying around that car in these hits.
They're counting down Zancanella. He has 30 seconds. I'm not sure about Juan Valdez.
Jose Valdez. Oh, no, that is Juan Valdez. Juan Valdez did make a legal hit on Steven Nunez in the 19 over there.
38, pull your flag.
So they did. His hit came after Zancanella's. So Juan Valdez has punched his ticket to the bigger dance. It was basically Zancanella made a hit, and then just seconds later, Juan made a legal hit. So,
well, Juan's lost his steering. Could be something easy, right?
yeah, tough to say.
Zancanella lost his front right tire, and I mean not just the tire, not just the wheel, but all the stuff between the motor and the tire. So I'd say even if Zancanella got it, he wasn't going anywhere. Valdez might be able to get this thing running again.
The other thing that could be interesting, though, is if Juan is not able to get his car, you see Juan right there holding his flag. if he's not able to get his going, I believe the 38 would be the next guy that might get the bye, if you will.
Yep. Well, let's take a look here at a replay of some of that action.
I believe it's the 25 of LJ Reese coming in right there. Oh, gorgeous shot inside.
Zancanella, and that was probably the shot that tore up that front right wheel.
And you saw him being jostled around inside there. Looks like the throttle cable was what gave way on that Plymouth Fury of LJ Reese, as he's going to do one of the moves that I did there back home, is drive it off the track out the
window, holding the throttle locally. Well, we have 2 of our 4 consolation heats in the books. We're going to take a break and come back with the 3rd.
This program was made possible by a grant from the Sweetwater County Joint Travel and Tourism Board.
Action-packed 3rd consolation heat for you folks.
Oh no, Hikes just blew a tire.
Keith Hikes just blew a tire. We have the 81 of Dave Burns, the 90 of Tim Tipton, the 39 Jason Trevelyan, the 22 Brian Kleitz, the 13 Casey Seeloff, the 6 Keith Hikes, and the 2 David DeLake. And there you see Hikes blew that tire just driving. Obviously the body work caused that.
Somebody threw a grenade at a dirt clod or something to Keith. It's one of the firemen are throwing it at him.
And we are underway here with this 3rd consolation. And look for some fireworks, folks.
Dave Burns right out the bat. That big old Lincoln, as well as Keith Hikes. And there comes Trevelyan.
Trevelyan in the 39, rocking David DeLake's swirl.
All right, it's going to come down to Burns probably and Hikes. Those 2 big Lincolns are going to make quick work of the field. There's a tire on the ground off of Brian Kleitz's car.
Brian Kleitz has lost his rear right and his radiator.
All right, Dave Burns in the 81.
Running strong.
Coming down to set up on the deuce here, it looks like. Here comes Dave Burns.
Trevelyan getting a resetter. Hitting DeLake.
At Trevelyan.
Burns driving Trevelyan out of the stand, nearly out into the stands. The people definitely jumped back when they saw that one coming.
And here comes Dave Burns for another shot on Trevelyan.
He's going to push him out this time.
Oh. He saw the deuce. He wanted David DeLake as both Hikes and Burns converge.
Mayhem in that west corner. I can't see how DeLake is still running.
All right, David DeLake getting the treatment from the 2 Lincolns. Dave Burns now gets it to Keith Hikes. Who will it be making it to the finals?
Keith Hikes a finalist in last year's main event.
And there
up over, and Burns puts himself up, and Hikes is familiar with that position.
Here comes Dave Burns now. Watch Dave Burns line up on DeLake.
David DeLake hammered. Burns is setting up for half-shot and DeLake, here it comes.
Right into DeLake's living room.
And DeLake didn't even see it coming.
Pull your flag, DeLake. You're done, brother.
He's pulling it. It's gone. He's gone.
Burns is into the finals as Keith Hikes sets up on the berm.
Boy, Burns exacted some revenge on people that had absolutely nothing to do with him not making it into the main event earlier, but he punched his ticket here.
As he's still punching people. Trevelyan down there. Trevelyan trying to get going. Dave Burns, that big Lincoln Continental.
Oh, it's running good.
Good night, Trevelyan.
Trevelyan, don't do it, buddy. You're just asking for trouble. Burns' car's running so good, there's nothing you're going to be able to do here. Burns opting to get some space. He's going to line up for a big one.
Now, Trevelyan, the rear end is almost falling out as you see it shaking around there. There's the American flags. That's all that's left of David DeLakes.
Trevelyan trying to get Hikes off the wall actually got a little bit of progress. If Burns has to watch it, if he hits him in this direction, he could help Hikes. And he's
gonna
doing the
park
right
it.
thing.
That's it.
He's going to force him to hold Hikes on the wall, and this thing will be over.
Yep.
It's going to take about a minute 45 because Trevelyan was able to reset his counter when he tapped into Hikes.
And Hikes has just been told to pull his flag. So Hikes' year is over. And Burns doing the smart thing, like you say.
Burns really at this point should just park the car. Oh, he's going to do one for the fans, folks. Nope. He's doing the smart thing.
Nope. Now he hears the fans roaring. Burns might light this bad boy up again.
Nope.
He's going to... There it is. The fans look on. Dave Burns, again, doing the smart thing here.
Content to...
He laid everybody out. And no, he's not content. He's content to lay the smackdown, baby.
Oh, you can't see it because of the...
Oh, man.
What a shot, and he's going to do it again.
Dave Burns taking no prisoners on his way to the finals. Come on, baby.
Now it's playtime. This one is over. Trevelyan pulled his flag. It's over.
Dave Burns, we thought he was going to just lay back there and play possum, but he dialed Trevelyan up for one last salama.
The crowd finally got something to cheer about here in this third consolation heat. Let's take a look at a replay. A lot of action in there. Torrey Thomas was running onto the field, looking like there was going to be a little bit of bad blood going on, but here comes one of the shots.
Oh, this is Dave Burns when he just introduces himself. Right, oh, look at DeLake inside there.
And DeLake did not know he was coming.
That, and like one of the drivers that was up here earlier said, that is the worst kind of hit. When you see it coming, you can kind of brace a little bit, but when it's out of nowhere, it really gets you.
That was the aid of Jason Grenier. And you see DeLake right there absorbing that hit. I'm just glad to see these guys walking around. Some phenomenal action in that third heat. And that puts at least one of the Burns boys in the big dance. And we only have one heat coming. The fourth heat will be Nathan Gunyon, Justin Bogdan, Tiffany Spiker, J.J. Hadley, Joey Duran, and Rye Wolmson. How he got that 357 going, I have no idea.
Exactly.
Well, great action in that third consolation heat. We're going to take a break and come back with the fourth and final consolation heat.
Rock Springs Firefighters 1499 would like to thank Alltech for their continuing support of the Demolition Derbies.
The fourth and final consolation heat, the last Cinderella gets her gold silver slipper right now.
Yeah, this is a Heat 4 consolation sponsored by Mountain Air Animal Clinic. Large or small, we treat them all.
Well, let's take a look at the field here quickly.
357.
Rye Wolmson, and if you remember, that car that he's in now looks absolutely nothing like the one he got whacked in, but it is the same car. They had a couple heavy pieces of heavy equipment out there pulling them apart. Let's go through the lineup quickly. The 7 of Gunyon, 36 Justin Bogdan, 68 our one-woman driver this year, Tiffany Spiker, who had actually a pretty good run of 5th place. The 77 of J.J. Hadley, 79 Joey Duran, and again Wolmson taking a 3rd place in a 2-on-1 smackdown yesterday.
All right, so there's that inside Tiffany's car as we're ready to go. Look, here comes Tiffany right off the bat but there, the 36.
The 79 of Joey Duran making a great hit on the 7 of Gunyon, and look at the pile.
There's Justin Bogdan coming in there.
Tiffany Spiker in the, Bogdan in the 36, tagging the field.
As there's Tiffany laying in the lumber down.
nailing Gunyon, spinning him around. He didn't see that one coming. Pretty good action here in this fourth Derby. You know, and I got to tell you, if Wolfson could keep that car going, he could be very dangerous.
There's the 36, Justin Bogdan. Looks like his steering is locked. He's doing donuts down here.
Justin Bogdan's front left bumper in the 36 as he gets tagged has curled around and won't let him turn the wheel.
Yep. So you got to trim the ends of those bumpers off a little bit. As there's Tiffany Spiker and J.J. Hadley.
Tiffany just blew a belt. Oh, amazing. It rolled, almost hit Derby Chairman Dom Aramosby. The belt popped out of the motor and rolled off the track. It was going so fast.
So it's Tiffany Spiker and Rye Wolfson already.
Tiffany looking for a ticket to the big dance, folks. It's pretty much down to her and Wolfson right now.
And I tell you what, if Rye ends up pulling this off, I don't think I'd want to be in that car in the main event. As there's a drive line, I believe that is the 36 of Justin Bogdan. The drive line, he doesn't know inside the car really that it's not hooked in, but
he's just wondering why he's not going anywhere. Tiffany Spiker has got this thing in the bag, folks.
Rye Wolfson's got his hand on his flag. Rye's going to pull it here.
He knows his car's done.
Spiker does not. She sees him pull it. And Tiffany Spiker, your final entrant.
Nobody's running, but they haven't pulled their flags yet. And again, like you said, Pat, 36 Justin Bogdan doesn't know he's out.
So Tiffany is going to just lay it on everybody here.
Well, I think it's in her best interest to just back down because all these cars are going to time out. They've been sitting here for a couple minutes.
She's going to take it out on Gunyon, though.
Boy, we're gonna have to get her up in the booth.
There's Tiffany sending Gunyon up on that. Should we name that the Keith Hikes wall there? I mean, he's always hitting the wall. Normally it's on the other side, but he's up on the wall. He was up on the wall over here yesterday.
Gunyon now is suspended. This is over. Tiffany Spiker, in her second season, just drew a ticket to the big dance. And folks, the Cinderella reference was not a sexist thing. It was just kind of a joke about a dream come true. And here we have the woman, the one woman in the entire Derby draws that ticket.
All right, so it's going to shape up to be one heck of a main event as Tiffany gets in there. Let's take a look at a replay here.
Great hit in action in that fourth consolation.
That's where Tiffany put the nail in the coffin there as Gunyon.
Listen to the roar of the crowd. They are digging.
Oh, look at that reverse, and the smoke is going inside. Nice work, guys. This is kind of the.
Oh, and then they were able to break loose, and now
there we go.
Forward.
Look at that impact.
And up on the wall. It's over, Gunyon.
Beautiful paint job. Did not help out Bogdan in the 36. As the fans are begging for a stick here. Let's see which lucky kid's going to get it. It will be the kid in the black shirt with a fancy hat, Rock Springs firefighter. All right, so good support here by these drivers taking care of their fans.
Tiffany Spiker's been handed her trophy and her Wonka ticket. We're going to take a break and come back with an exciting grudge match as Tiffany runs off the field, as you're going to see a hearse and two Imperials, folks.
DerbyGarage.com. DerbyGarage.com for DVDs, novelty, gift certificates, and clothing. Purchase the Saturday Night Destruction series under the West Sound TV Manufacturers section. Enter West Sound TV in the discount code box at checkout. Get 10% off your entire order. DerbyGarage.com.
Well, we got our first woman in the main event, the big dance. Tiffany had a pretty good run yesterday, unable to get in. Today, did a great job here in this consolation heat. How'd you do it?
I just put my foot on the gas and drove the car.
Hey, well, sometimes that's all it takes.
Yep.
So how do you like your chances in that 16-car main event?
There's some tough cars out there, so hopefully, but I'm just glad to win a trophy, and I just wanted to tear the car up in this. I wasn't really looking for the main. I just wanted to finish it off, so.
Well, you've done well for yourself. You got a pretty good pit crew back there, or do you have anything left to work? Is your car still running good?
No. It's not still running. We got to get it running again. My pit crew's awesome. So
Yeah.
they're
Excellent.
awesome.
You see he's take Gunyon, the 7 right over here. Almost took him out of the arena. You got a lot of speed going.
Honestly,
it's a good-looking hit.
I don't know who I was hitting, because when you're out there, it's just tunnel vision.
Adrenaline. I hear you. I hear
don't know
you.
who you're hitting. So.
These guys got me into a car for the first time last year in a figure 8 race, and I agree. I was thrown in a dark room and hit with pillows. That's all I know.
If somebody asks me not to hit them, it's like, well, I'll just apologize now.
Exactly. That's the way it's supposed to be.
All right, well, we got our woman in the big dance, so Tiffany, congratulations. Show that baby off. And thanks for joining us up here.
Thank you.
And you'll see that red Cherry Imperial out there. Some of you will remember that as the Somebody Give Me a Doctor top 10 highlight from last year. We've got basically a almost street legal Lincoln Town car out there. Let's introduce our drivers. Levi Gill in the 73 LeBaron in the Rock Springs Firefighter car. That's that red imp. They don't have numbers on them.
That's the black one with the flames, the winner last year.
I'm sorry, Levi Gill, yeah, you're right, is in with the black flames, the 73 LeBaron. Scott Kitchener is in the 66 Imperial. That is the red car. Justin Bryant in the white Lincoln Town car, and Casey Kendall in the classic 81 Cadillac hearse. And this grudge match is underway.
I think we'll mention that's the Green River Fire Department in the hearse, as already Levi and Bryant getting it going. The hearse is out already. So they're trying to, Fire Department 1 going to try to put a little revenge on for last year's whooping the $14.99 gave them. As a 1-2 set him up, knock him down right there.
Nice hit there. That Lincoln Town car driven by Justin Bryant, tagging Levi Gill.
So that Lincoln Town car, that white one's got about 1 hit from an Imperial, and it's done. Levi's going to try to concentrate on him, and then he can do work with that Cherry No More Imperial.
Unfortunately, the hearse is DOA.
Unbelievable, man. I was looking forward to seeing that thing destroyed. Well, we'll see it next year, I guess. Here comes Levi Gill. Whoa!
Oh, shades of last year.
Now his rear end just ripped out of the underneath of that car. Get a shot, the rear end is going to fall out.
And definitely now.
That's the black LeBaron, Levi Gill. That rear end is sitting sideways in the back. You see it right there. You can't really tell that well from that angle, but it is ripped almost completely out.
Nice shot! That town car driven by Justin Bryant.
Look at the damage on the bumper of that Lincoln.
And he's ready. A 3/4 track shot. Here it comes. Who's he gonna hit? Is it gonna be Gill or is it gonna be Bryant?
Well, it's gonna be Gill.
Shot rocks the Jersey barrier.
Fire Department number 1 enacting a little revenge on the $14.99. They brought 2 cars out so they could double team them.
And the red imp is out. You see Scott Kitchener shaking his head, steering gone. You see him spinning the wheel.
He's still turning. I'm not sure how far he could turn that thing. Maybe 7 or 8 cranks. Now, though, number 1, Justin Bryant, lining it up.
Levi Gill, you better grab something and hold on. Now he's going to let up Justin Bryant. A little love tap there. One for the fans.
Yeah. If you would have, and there he comes.
Listen to the crowd.
Let's see if Fire Department 1 will fight themselves here. I mean, Gill is done. That's obvious. Pull your flag, and let's see what happens if the one.
Oh! Oh, some fantastic action! Justin Bryant nailing
Levi Gill. Levi is just along for the ride. And now the Cherry No More Imperial starts back up. And
now, when is Gill going to be tired of this and just pull his flag?
These firefighters have a lot of pride, Brent. I think he'll wait till his time's up. And there it is, time up, pull your flag. Now let's see if the Fire District 1, who is going to bring home first and second here tonight, let's see if any of those guys can break free. The smoke is pouring out from inside both of the cars.
I think they're both pretty much done, but they're definitely teammates, so really, who cares? End it. Let's bring on the main. And again,
there's inside the white Lincoln Town Car, Justin Bryant. Notice he's got the shifter still hooked in on the column there. A lot of guys will bypass that linkage and put it through the floor.
Everywhere there's a piece of linkage, there's something to go wrong in a demolition derby. The fewer the moving parts, the better.
Exactly. Inside the red car here, that's the FD1 of Scott Kitchener.
And that steam you see, folks, is a rupture in the radiator in the car, behind him, behind the seat.
Look at the axle of the one here jiggling around. He's digging himself a hole, you see right there. All right, it's all over but the counting, folks. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. All right, this event was sponsored by Your Emergency Services, and they're very proud to serve you. Thanks a lot, guys, for this grudge match again. The crowd applauding the firefighters here, as all the firefighters getting on the course here. That's their brothers out there. Levi Gill, you see, climbing out of that black Chrysler. Man, he was getting tattooed, but last year he was the winner, so
I was going to say,
you win some, you lose some.
Levi Gill, the victor in 2007, joined us in the booth.
There's the biggest disappointment of the season right there.
Everybody wanted to see that hearse. And there's some foreign materials down there. I'm not sure how much of that is his.
That came off that Lincoln Town Car right there, that first part. How do you pull right onto the track, do a little donut, and I don't know.
License plate number 410171017.
It's just about time for the moment you've all been waiting for. It's that massive, wild 16-car main event. And we're going to bring that to you right after this.
West Sound TV control room provided by Whistler Chevrolet, serving Rock Springs since 1956. Thanks, guys.
And folks, it's time for the main event. 16 cars fighting for $3,000 to the winner. Your first car, number 3, Ted Mooseman.
The 3-car looking for his flag.
24, Tim Batchelor. It might be Batchelor and Murillo. I think those are the only two left.
Yep.
26, Bryce Davis.
Bryce Davis also strong.
2-minute rule here, folks. 27, Tyler Sams.
Tyler Sams coming in. Tyler taking around Joey Durant, 4th year racing.
47, Daniel Hellickson.
The 47 flying in to the 13 asylum.
54, Chuck Tipton.
And here comes the 54, Chuck Tipton, full track.
57, Mike Sam.
See the 57 of Sams.
66, Ted Mooseman Jr. Mooseman trying to make something happen here.
All right. Come on, Mooseman. Get down here for one of these arena shots.
67, Philip Murillo.
Philip Murillo is still going good in that Dodge Monaco.
68, Tiffany Spiker.
And here comes Tiffany Spiker.
She's going to make darn sure Burns is out of this thing. 70, Patrick Bottolo.
And here comes Courtney and Bottolo.
Oh, 76, Adam Roich. Other cars entering the arena now. The 76 of Adam Roich. Another classic shot as Adam was blown out of the West End in the final last year. 81, Dave Burns.
Dave Burns right out the bat. That big old Lincoln.
112, Chris Kortnick.
Chris Kortnick got that 64 Galaxy. That's a tough derby car.
151, Levi Sam. Oh, a full track shot, and Levi Sam just about rolls Mark Zaccanella over in that 38. And we're joined up here by Tori Thomas, the winner of last year's main event, and what turned out to be a completely incredible story. Tori, thanks for joining us. Tori is going to help us call this main event tonight. Tori.
Hey, I appreciate you guys having me, man. I didn't build a car this year, but it's good to be back. This main event's building up to be a heck of a show, too. You know, having the Imperials out of it kind of evens the field, and there's a bunch of good cars, so it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to it a bunch.
It'll kind of be interesting to see where the alliances fall. You got the Sams brothers kind of in their corner. You got one of the Burns boys out there. You got Adam, Roy, Bottolo. So you're going to kind of see where the guys are going to, you know, make an alliance with.
We got the Tiffany Spiker, the one woman of the group. We'll see how that works out.
She's not scared to hit.
No, she's not. And hey, Tori, while you're up here, let's take a look at what you accomplished last year.
Great.
They're hitting hard and knock yourself out. Crowd favorite, Tori Thomas coming in. Playing the judges.
And that's that tribute car. Tori Thomas, the tribute car to Aaron Wendorf.
Aaron Wendorf again in a rollover accident. Age 24 was killed. Very sad situation. And Tori's halfway there.
Tori was telling us earlier. Tori was telling us that Aaron actually built quite a bit of that car. So Aaron's along with Tori for this ride here.
I think there's a hole in the sky Aaron's looking down on tonight. My money's on Tori. And the crowd goes nuts. The crowd goes nuts as Thomas nails height.
The three amigos, if you will.
Thomas has made the last hit, and neither of the other two cars are moving. And now they get underway.
You see inside the Thomas car.
Thomas, see what I mean? Every time he dies, he's having to really work to get it going again.
Rock on! Blow your flag! That's what Rock Springs is all about.
It's over. Tori Thomas, you are a man of man. Say hi to whoever it is you want.
Aaron, I hope you're smiling, buddy. This is about you. Later, man.
Very nice, Tori. Very nice.
The moment you've all been waiting for is here. The Big Car main event.
Here we go, boys.
We're joined in the booth by Tori Thomas, the driver of last year's 100 car. He's going to take it home with us here as we watch some of his best friends duke it out here at the Sweetwater Events Complex.
And I'll tell you what, it's going to be hard to pick a favorite with all these cars out here. I mean, taking the Imperials out really leveled it, and I don't know who the heck to pick, but God, that's going to be great. Yeah, I mean,
Now you see them lining up here. You'd think the best shot would be to come from either the east or the west. These guys here in the middle are going to be a target, as that's Murillo in the 67. The Mooseman's coming in here. And the Sams brothers already lined up 3 wide on the west side of the stadium.
you know, you've got that Bryce Davis over there too. He's a younger driver, but he's got a really good car with a good motor in it. You got my favorite, Dave Burns. He just likes to hit, man. He's hard, he's fast, he's got a good car.
He's got a big bad Lincoln, and there you see inside of Ted Mooseman, the 66. The father-son team last night taking it home.
Mooseman's car was
hurt pretty bad. We asked what they had to fix after his heat race yesterday, and the answer was everything.
Exactly. And down here already, you see on the east end of the arena, all the guys that you are looking for are lined up there. Or excuse me, that's the west side. The east side, there's only about 4 cars over there. Look for a fury coming out of the west side here.
15 cars.
There you see Kortnick in that Galaxy. We'll see how that Ford fares up tonight.
Hey, that Ford held up really good last night. Really good. He used the front end, too. Here we go. Here we go.
And we are underway. Valdez not able to get his car running to join this main event.
Big shot by Krishnik.
There's Dave Burns.
Oh, nice by Mike.
No, Batolo in the 70. Tearing up the field.
All right, now Kortnick in the 112. Circling down here. You see him on your screen. He's coming for a shot. Who's Kortnick?
Here he goes. Here he goes. Oh, he slid her sideways.
Action again. Furious.
Oh, awesome hit by Batolo.
There's Dave Burns in that big Lincoln, the 81 car.
Oh, watch out. Oh, man, that was a monster by Mike Sams. Monster into Batolo.
Mike Sams may have just put Batolo out, and look at the smoke and dust coming from Sams.
Wow.
All right. So
I mean, they're getting after it, too.
we still got about 12 cars going. All 3 Sams boys still moving out there. Murillo getting hit by Levi Sams.
Here goes Burns. Watch out. Boom.
Shakalaka.
There's the aftermath of Dave Burns.
Bryce Davis in the 26 up on the wall.
You know what, guys? I think every car's still running.
Here comes Dave Burns right across the front of your screen.
Here he goes.
Oh, and Batchelor cuts him off. And there's Tipton. That's Big Chuck Tipton in the 54.
Burns about drives up on the 3 car of Ted Mooseman Sr.
All right, now Dave Burns setting up for a shot. He's going west to east.
Oh,
right
good
in
hit.
there on Tiffany Spiker.
Tiffany's coolant system hemorrhaging. We'll see how long she lasts.
Tyler Sam's still running good. You see the 27 right there.
Here comes Burns.
Oh, driver's door hit on Ted Mooseman Jr. And then you see the water fly out of Bryce Davis's 26 car.
All right, here comes Dave Burns again for one of his patented moves. His front broke up in front of him.
Dave Burns is being selective on his targets.
But you gotta be in there. There's a giant pileup. There comes Murillo into the mix.
Tiffany Spiker's car is destroyed. She is toast. The 68 of Tiffany Spiker, the one-woman driver, is gone.
All right, so all 3 Sam's brothers still going.
Yeah, the Mooseman wagon's still looking good, too. You know, those Fords don't hang up. They don't usually hold that well, but tell you what, the Mooseman wagon's still in there, too.
Chuck Tipton's 54 running well. 76, Adam Reutz running well.
Reutz and Batolo are both in there. Oh, here we go. Oh, good hit.
There you see, backing up. There's Adam Reutz. That's 26.
Bryce
That's Davis. Here comes Philip Murillo into the pile. Murillo on Patello.
Uh-oh. We got Burns going after the wagon on the wall. Oh, he got cut off. That was going to be brutal. Oh, that was a good hit. Batolo and Sams are still at it, man.
Now Tyler Sam just saw Batolo. The red flag is out. Big fire right down here.
Fire.
That's Kortnick's car.
Yeah, Chris Kritnick's on fire. Front end giveaway finally.
Oh, Roy. Dave Burns still driving.
A fury of action on the field. They can't hear the siren. Finally, they stop.
Old Kritnick finally put the end to that old Ford. It hung together very well, though. He looks like he's all right. He jumped out.
There he is right on your screen there. The fire crew, the local 1499, all over that fire once again.
You know, I'll tell you what, these local 1499 guys, they got about as efficient an operation as you could ask for down here.
All right, so we got Adam Roy, Dave Burns, Bryce Davis, Levi Sams, Chuck Tipton.
Uh-oh, watch out.
Dave Burns and winging it. Here comes Tipton.
Here comes Tipton.
Tipton's going to go for Mooseman Sr. against the wall. And then pile on with Sam.
And the Sams boys.
for joining us.
Thanks for having me up tonight. This is what it all comes down to, the final heat, the big money.
So what do you think about what you've been seeing so far this main event?
This is fantastic. This is probably the hardest hit.
Awesome hit.
And as Dave Burns hits the 26 of Bryce Davis, you see the fluid jump out of that hood. And there's Ted Moosman right there. Oh, we've got a rollover.
Oh, yeah.
Rollover.
Tyler Sams is on his lid. I didn't see who did it. I didn't see who rolled him.
That was a 76 of Adam Roy.
Adam Roy.
Pushed him over. We're going to check it out, see if he's okay.
Man, it's so hard to keep up on the action here. There's so many good hard hits going on. Tyler ended up on his lid.
The drivers are jumping out and going to come help roll this thing back over. Now, you guys run with internal uprights, beams, right?
That's correct.
All right, Patrick Botello back in his car.
There he is. Tyler's out of his car. He's fine.
Listen to the crowd cheering him on. That's not the way he wanted to end this, but thank goodness that he's okay.
He had such a great car, driving his heart out. Awesome derby for Tyler. Tyler leaves the main event early, but he does go home with our first rollover trophy for the weekend.
And what does a rollover trophy get you, Dom?
And about 60 cents gets you a cup of coffee. But it's a prestige. It's awesome to earn that trophy.
All right, looks like they are going to bring in maybe some heavy equipment, roll this thing back over. Can a driver still drive if his car's been rolled over, or is he done?
He is done for tonight.
Back home in Kitsap County, if you get rolled over, you can roll the car back over and keep going. We actually had a guy win a figure 8 race after he had been rolled over.
I would love to see that happen to Tyler because his car isn't even, and he's one of my favorite drivers to watch.
Sure, and that's the problem really with a dirt track. I wouldn't say problem, but what happens is as you start to get pushed sideways, unlike a pavement track, you slide into the dirt until it builds up and holds that far side, flips you over. If this was on pavement, you just push him all the way against one of the Jersey barriers.
You know, I didn't actually see what flipped him over. I don't know if Botello hit him or if Tyler hit him and ran up on the side or what exactly. Hopefully the video caught it.
Nope, we didn't have that shot. We were looking at some of the action on the other side.
It's hard to keep up with all the action. God, there's so many good hits going on. Man, it's like looking left, looking right, looking in the middle, and everybody's just hitting hard and going for broke. And it's awesome main event so far.
Well, Dom, you picked a perfect time to come up here. Why don't you talk a little bit about your derby?
Well, I'll tell you what, this is our 30th annual. This is the only fundraising event Local 1499 does for our charities during the year. We're going to raise a significant amount of money tonight, money that we pump back into the community for academics, athletics, student ambassadors, burnout monies for people that have been displaced by fire, and some advanced training for our own firefighters. We send them out of town to get the skills that they need, come back and serve the community. So this is really a worthwhile event. You can look up in the stand, see that it's well attended. Tori can attest to the fact that for 30 years we've been filling these stands
year after year.
It's what we call a win-win-win. The people come see great action. The firefighters come, put on a great event. Money goes back to the community. The community wins. We're all having fun. It's a great thing.
You know, not only Local 1499 doing a great job like they do too, but to give a shout out to the tow trucks. They make this such an efficient operation. The crowd is never in a doldrum. You know, they get in there, get the cars moved out, the next heat moves in, and it's such an efficient operation here in Rock Springs. You know, we run other derbies where it's not that way.
And like you said about the tow trucks, and
hey, they're rolling him over.
And they're rolling him back over.
Yeah, we run the risk of making it sound like this is a $14.99 event. The reality of it is it takes a number of public service organizations and others in the private sector to help us pull this off. We got tow truck drivers, excavation companies, we got other emergency medical services, we got police department, sheriff's department, events complex. I probably couldn't even get through that list tonight.
Well, let's take a quick look here at a replay, guys, while we got a minute, of some of the early action in this main event, and that is the 3 of Ted Moosman Sr. getting planted twice up against the wall, and that pretty much ended his night tonight. I think he's been limping around a little bit, but I think it's going to be done for one of our Moosmans. Well, hey, Dom, we'll let you get back to work. appreciate you coming up here and talking with us.
Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you all coming out here. You do a fantastic job on producing the video for us. We look forward to seeing you all again next year.
So do we. Thanks, Tom.
All right, thank you.
Well, Tori?
Hats off to Local 1499. They do a really good job. You know, we travel around and go to a bunch of these different derbies, and you know, and the efficiency and of the operation here, and just the way these guys handle the situation, and the safety factor, especially in Rock Springs, it's about as good and top notch as you could ask for.
Definitely. You know, the whole weekend, 2 nights last year. This is the second night again here. We really haven't seen anybody get seriously injured. So the tech guys are doing a good job making sure that safety's in place. And then again, the crew here that's spending their time here is on, you know, Johnny on the spot when there's a fire or somebody looks injured or something.
Hey, there's a lot of flags still flying out there, guys.
Oh yeah, we've got the 81 right there.
I've just got word that Dave Burns has been warned for driver's door hits. One more, and he's out.
Okay, so it looks like we got Dave Burns, the 81. We got Bryce Davis in the 26. Adam Royk in the 76. Patrick Botello in the 70. Ted Mooseman Sr. over there in the 3 wagon. Mike Sams in the 57. Chuck Tipton in the 54. Levi Sams 151, and maybe Philip Murillo in the 67 is our guys going. So still a lot of iron out here, fellas.
And a lot of good-looking cars left.
You see Tim Batchelor getting a little bored there, kind of playing the drums on the dashboard with his flag.
I'll tell you what, the way that motor runs in that car, he probably is bored just sitting there, because that's a handful to hang on to.
Yeah.
Big old 454 Chevy in there that it flat runs.
Looks like it's go time, folks.
And you hear them firing up those big gas hogs, getting ready to get back at it here in this main event. We'll see who's still running.
Botello picks his shot right out of
right off the bat, Botello makes an awesome hit on Levi Sams.
He had a lot of time to think about that one. As here comes Chuck Tipton.
Both cars are still running.
Freeing up Dave Burns. Adam Royk into the mix.
Levi Sams' front right tire may be in trouble here.
Now you see Chuck Tipton.
Tipton's down there lining up on somebody. Here he comes. He's got, well.
76 Adam Roy.
That Tipton will go to Levi.
Looks like Levi is
Here we
the
go.
target
67
right now.
cars. That was a good hit on Roy.
Murillo, nice track shot there in that big Dodge Monaco. East End, Dave Burns circling in as Tipton gets in the mix there.
Botello's been making some good hits. He's driving aggressive tonight.
Dave Burns nails Roy, spins him out.
Adam's good to go though. He shakes it off. He looks back and sees Dave Burns coming around for another shot.
Here comes Burns again.
There he is. He's got something for that 76. As Tipton's coolant just explodes everywhere.
You got Roy, Dave Burns, Tipton, Levi. And here comes Burns lining up. Who's he going to nail?
He thought about Murillo, but I think he wanted Roy.
70 of Botello running weakly, blown front left tire. And actually, despite the amount of damage the 3 car has sustained, Ted Mooseman Sr. still out there running around on 2 tires.
Here comes Botello into the mix. He's going to knock Chuck Tipton. And Mooseman's wagon. Look at that thing.
I can't believe the Ford's still running.
Mooseman just threw a piece of junk out the front window.
I can't believe that thing's even moving.
Hot potato.
The Tipton car's in good shape. Sam's got a good front end. Here comes, Dave Burns just really got Botello good, but he got tag team at the end. Roach is on him.
Little stack fire on Botello's car, not a big deal.
There's Chuck Tipton. He's coming around.
Trying to back into somebody here.
I can't believe that Mooseman wagon's still going too.
Oh,
maybe not for long, though.
We just missed
That
the
was
shot
Tipton.
of Chuck Tipton nailing Mooseman in the 3.
Oh.
Okay, so let's break it down. Dave Burns in the 81, Chuck Tipton, Adam Roik, Levi Sands, and Philip Murillo, as well as Mooseman Sr. Your last car is running.
I'll tell you what, Philip Murillo's got a really good car left. So does Tipton.
He can't get her going, though.
Roach has a car. Levi Sams. It's up for grabs still, guys.
Absolutely it is.
Oh, nice hit by Adam Roy.
And let me tell you exactly what is up for grabs. 3,000 to first place, 1,500 to second, 1,000 to third, 300 to fourth, and 200 to fifth place.
It looks like we got a little duel going on between Adam Roach and Levi Sams.
Levi Sams left suspension, no more.
I don't know if I've ever seen a wagon stick up that high before, guys.
That thing is pretty well bent up. Clamshell GM. Here comes Murillo now. He's back to life, and he tiles up Levi Sams.
I wonder if Murillo's been timed out. He hasn't pulled his flag, but he was inactive there for quite a while.
So it looks like 4 cars now, folks. Chuck Tipton, Adam Roy, Levi Sands, and Philip Murillo.
Dave Burns still has a flag, but it doesn't look like he's getting running down there in the far corner.
Here comes Chuck Tipton. He's coming in on Levi Sams.
Kind of an interesting angle to hit Levi. You'd think he'd go for more front end.
Here we go.
Levi and Adam coming across.
Still got a little duel going on.
Inside Tipton.
Uh-oh.
Now we got a 3-way up against the Jersey barrier going.
And that gets Murillo going again now. Here comes Tipton down for the shot. Chuck Tipton. It could be. It's not.
He had to wave off the driver's door.
Roach is really running good. So is Levi. Levi doesn't have anything for a back end, but man, I'll tell you, his car's still running great.
Murillo throws his name back in the hat. That's that big Dodge Monaco with the Wyoming gold and brown colors.
I'll tell you what, the Monaco is looking really good right now. It's folding up just right.
He lost the tie rod.
I was going to say, Murillo's front end is hammered.
Oh, darn it. Yeah, he's done.
Tie rod, that thing's done. And now you see Levi's kind of hooked up on the back of him in that big
And
way.
Roach is taking advantage of it. Here we go.
Actually, Levi is waving Roach on to knock him off.
Here comes Tipton. Chuck Tipton into the pile. Tipton, you're killing me, brother. That's twice now.
It looks like we're down to 4. Is that right?
Tipton can't get his car going. He's getting frustrated. Now he's got it going.
Murillo is still miraculously alive here.
He's got a heck of a car. He just can't steer.
Yeah. There's the action over there with Tipton and Roy. Adam Roy looks to be one of the better running cars, him and Chuck.
I think Roach has his eye on Levi Sams. I think you're going to see a big hit right here. Here he comes. I don't know. We'll see.
All right, Adam Roy.
Here we go. Here we go.
Track into Levi. Oh, nice.
As the expert in the booth, Corey Thomas called that one.
Murillo's still running, but he has no steering.
But he is lined up if he could go backwards to get somebody over there. There you see inside Murillo's car. Man, that's frustrating when you got a good car like that and the steering goes out.
I'll tell you what, Levi, I don't know if he's losing a tranny or what. He was kind of milking it there at the beginning. He was
Sorry, guys. Tipton in the 54, the KTF car there. He hasn't moved in a while. He's having some problems. Right now it's Adam Royce and Levi Sams. And Levi really, as you stated earlier, Tori, making the most out of a car that was beat up pretty early.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, the rear end of that thing's got 3-4 feet in the air on it. There goes the Tipton car. He finally fired up again and got a hit. He's back in the game.
And he's locked himself up with Levi now.
It looks like Roach is having trouble getting started over there. I think Levi's having trouble, too.
Murillo getting a good view here. He's going to be your 4th place car, I think. Again, you were talking about the 151 Levi Sams. We talked to him earlier in the pits. The hump on his driver's side on the rear there, they had to do a bunch of plating there. That thing got destroyed last night. As Adam
Roach got fired.
Roach is back.
Here he comes.
I think Roach is going to be your winner. And Tipton didn't see him coming. Gets nailed. Hits the driver's side, and he gives it the
Tipton's
thumbs
fired. fired. Tipton's fired up too. We're good. We got 2 cars. Oh, Levi just fired too.
Oh, as Tipton is.
It ain't over yet, boys.
Tipton is waving Royk on, saying, "Bring it, brother." Royk wants that clamshell wagon, though.
Oh, he wants him over.
Almost another rollover. That would be the second for Royce tonight.
Here we go. Tipton's got a... Oh, there goes Levi. Levi fired up. Here we go. We got 3 cars left running.
And he's going to back into the pair.
Here we go.
You can't see. He's got to start a little bit. Nice job of avoiding the driver's doors. He hits it.
Listen to the roar of the crowd. Levi is a favorite here at the Sweetwater Events Complex.
I'll tell you what, you got to love those clamshells when they smash up like that.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Chuck Tipton, his patented swing and a miss, ends up in Dave Burns' living room as Levi takes advantage.
Here we go. Roy's fired up. Now we got 3 cars still left, guys.
And the crowd erupts for Royce. They just want some action.
All 3 of these guys have done an awesome, awesome job tonight. And none of them have any car left, but they're still going.
Adam Royk backing up. He's going to get one more shot there on Levi.
Tipton's trying to fire. Levi and Royce are going.
And you see Adam Roych. Now he's setting up. He wants that. And now
Tipton's fired. Here he comes.
Nice hit there.
Once Tipton gets going, he can build some good momentum, and he's got a good car left.
I'm surprised he's not going further down to the east side of the track to get a real hard hit on Royce. Yeah.
I think Tipton is the last man moving so far. There you see him. He's lining up for a shot. Here it comes.
There it is.
That's a clock resetter there.
Yep. Then
Hey,
they're all.
While we're waiting here, guys, let's for a minute talk about derbygarage.com. All the great if you're a Derby fan, Derby Garage sells T-shirts, hats, beer glasses, shot glasses, DVDs, all kinds of stuff.
Tons of DVDs.
We've made a deal with Derby Garage. If you type Westbound into the discount code box at checkout, you'll get 10% off your entire order.
Here it comes.
Here comes Tipton.
Here comes Tipton. Watch out. Oh, Royce fires. Royce fires. Nice shot. This is classic.
Roych fires up just in the nick of time. Tipton still gets him.
Ooh, Roych got hurt.
Roych looks like
he's shaking his
arm.
hand. He broke his wrist, or he got hurt or something.
And to finish, while we got a moment here, type West Sound in the discount code box at checkout.
Roych is fired. He's up. Here he goes. Last hit.
But Tipton wants him to hit him so he can get him free.
Roych has the last hit so far.
But Tipton is back alive.
Levi, I believe, is locked into 3rd place.
Levi's breaking his flag right now, guys. There you go. There's 3rd place. So it's down to Roych and Tipton.
Levi will get $1,000 and a nice trophy for his efforts.
And an awesome job he did. He ruined a good clamshell. I'll tell you what, you can't ask any more than that.
Now, do you remember Tipton in last year's main event, Tori?
Oh, that was awesome. Putting him on the wall, and oh, man, I felt sorry for the guy.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
That's the danger in hitting a car that's dead. You might start him back up. Okay, now Tipton in the 54, Chuck Tipton in his 8th season driving that 74 Caddy, he has the last hit right now. Chuck Tipton had his right rear axle blown off when he was stuck on the wall last year.
There he goes. He's running. He's free, too.
And remember, we talked to him before the Derby. He said just to get himself fired up for this main, he was going to go home, watch himself get whacked last year so he could get mad and
come back with a vengeance, right on. Yeah.
It worked.
Well, he got smoked last year up on the wall. I think a couple guys hit him once he was there, too. So he earned it. He earned it.
His brother came to knock him off the wall, and then I believe either one of the Sams or Burns boys came.
Yeah, it was Tyler
and destroyed him.
That's right. Yeah, that was great, man.
So there it is. The carnage sits.
What a heck of a main event.
I think that's probably going to wrap her up.
So Murillo, the 67 you see right there, your 4th place car. Levi Sams, that 151 clamshell Pope Mobile station wagon.
Compact.
3rd place there. You see Adam Royk He used every inch of that Buick. He's your second place winner, and your champion will be number 54, Chuck Tipton. He's sponsored tonight by KTF Demolition, Harkins Transportation, John Bunning, and Air Gas. So bringing it home for Team KTF 2008.
Tipton still running.
Got the old 74 CAD just putting around. He's doing good.
I just heard the 30-second warning for Reutz. Tipton's got this one in the bag.
I think he's lining up for one good one for the crowd, guys.
Right,
what do you think?
Tipton.
Here we go. Come on, Tipton.
Reutz, grab on
Here
to
we go,
something, buddy.
boys.
And he's
Hang on.
waving
Oh, Reutz is waving him on.
And that,
awesome.
That is true sportsmanship right there. Adam Reutz saying, come on, let's do it.
Give me what you got, boys. Let's see it. Awesome. Crowd loves. Look at the crowd. Oh, they love it.
They're standing up. The standing for Chuck Tipton.
Rock Springs 2008. Chuck Tipton with the last hit. It's over.
And once again,
awesome.
These guys down here do not disappoint. As you see the trophy presentations coming on, they got like a skyscraper of a trophy.
Check
Chuck
out
Tipton.
those trophies.
There you see a lot of carnage. Everybody wanting to get a little bit of high five action for Chuck Tipton.
Watch that trophy right there, folks. You're going to see Chuck Tipton here. He still hasn't gotten his helmet off.
They might need a backhoe to help carry that trophy around a little bit.
Yeah, no kidding.
If they don't need a backhoe for the trophy, they'll need a backhoe for that big check he's getting.
The trophy on the right is the first place trophy. And that is going over to Chuck Tipton.
You know, I don't think Tiptons have ever won here before, so that's really a well-earned victory. They've supported this Derby for a long time, and he did a good job tonight. Just hit hard, and boy, that car folded up just perfect. It's actually still in decent shape.
There you see Chuck Tipton right over the 112 signboard. He's raising his arms in victory.
He is. Awesome.
So very well done. And as we predicted, we were not left wanting in the main event. They gave us all the action we could ask for. One rollover, a possible rollover. I think we had a fire.
There, Kurtnick's car down here.
You know, the beauty of Rock Springs is you don't see a lot of sandbaggers going to the end to win. I mean, these guys come out to put on a show for the crowd, and you know, and it just seems like every year it almost gets better. You know.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of good guys and a bunch of aggressive driving, just going out and put on a show and have fun. Last one standing wins, and that's what happened tonight with Tipton.
Nice shot of the trophy there, the second place trophy on Adam Reutz. The 76 car.
Adam ran a great Derby tonight too. Boy, he used that car up like no other. Dave Burns did an awesome job, and Reutz. I thought there for a while it was Batolo and Levi Sams were kind of having a battle out. And I don't know what happened to Batolo's car, but he was making some awesome hits tonight too. And Dave, he's always just crazy as they come. He was out to put on a show and did a great job.
If you look across, and we see the crowd there, but if we can pan down, you'll see the kids lining the rail. You know what they want, Tori. They want those checkered flags.
No, I don't know what it is about those flags, but those kids, that is just like
look at them right there. Look at them right. Give me the flag.
I'll tell you what, that's half the fun. I love walking up there and giving flags to them.
And that right there is your future demolition guys in about 12 years.
Yes,
those
sir.
kids will be up here saying, I remember that year when Chuck Tipton, he gave us all he had.
Tyler Sams went on his lid.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Karetnik went up in flames.
And here comes, actually, Levi.
Here he goes.
Is on the wall. He's going to give his flag.
Yeah, Levi's going to pick him a...
He's finding one. There you see him on the right there.
Uh-oh.
And he's going to toy with him a little bit. And we got another woman driver in the Derby here in the next few years.
All right.
We christened the Powder Puff Girl.
All right, well, hey, Tori, thanks a bunch for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having us, guys. It was great again, as usual.
We're going to take a break, and I understand we have 2 powder puffs to go here, a truck and a car powder puff. We'll be back right after this.
This program was made possible by a grant from the Sweetwater County Joint Travel and Tourism Board.
And folks, we're lucky enough to have the winner, Chuck Tipton. $3,000. Chuck,
Yeah.
here you go, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, talk a little bit about your win tonight.
Oh, I don't know, man. I just went out there and tried to keep it to the floor and see what happens.
Now, we filmed last year, and you've been in just about every highlight we've run where you were up on the wall and the west end, and your brother came to try to knock you off, but one of the Sam's boys saw what you were doing, came over, sandwiched you, blew your right rear axle right out of the back end because he forced it up against the Jersey barrier. You remember that, right? You've seen that a few times.
Yeah. I've watched it.
So it's got to feel sweet. 8 years of driving, the first time you've won this thing.
Yeah.
How does it? Come on, man. Talk about it.
Man,
Let it
I don't
go.
know. There's no words for it, man. It feels good. It took forever. I don't know. I figured everyone was going to gun for me, but it ended up working out. Had a lot of friends out there, so
well, you guys,
worked out.
you and Adam Roach especially in the 76, you guys put on a great show.
Yeah.
Hey, we started a tradition last year with Tori Thomas. We have a flag stick for you here. This is the flag, the same one that all the drivers put on the drivers' doors. We want you to go ahead and sign this, and probably something to Pat because he's.
Whatever, just sign it. It goes on the wall at the shop back home.
This is going to go in the Duncan garage back home in Washington. Chuck Tipton.
Very nice.
KTF. You know what? We're finally going to get to figure out what this KTF thing is. Demolition.
Perfect.
That's it? No good luck, guys, or break a leg?
That's good.
No, that's cool. Thanks a lot,
That
Chuck.
works. Hey, thank you,
Thanks
guys.
a lot. Let's take a look at a couple of replays.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just that number 3 wagon. Heard he was doing a little sandbagging last night. I didn't think he deserved to take no money home, so that's who I went for.
Somebody finally took out a sandbagger. Actually, him and his son were in one of the events together. Ted Mooseman Jr. That's Ted Mooseman. Okay. So you really can't blame those two for not nailing each other.
Oh, yeah.
And then they ended up both making it into the big dance. But that's enough of that shot here. Let's take a look at some more of the action.
All right.
And here's another shot. You were lined up for a full track hit against the second place driver, Adam Roach. Talk about it.
Oh, man, I don't know. I totally forgot about everything that's happened out there until I watch it. But, yeah, it come down to me and him, and I know he's good. I've seen him finish, high in the main before.
I think you got some fans out there.
I hope so. They sure were mad at me last night, so I tried to change their minds today.
And thanks for joining us here. We got to watch a little bit of the replays of some of the action. Pat?
Hey, that Cadillac did well for you, brother.
Thanks
We're
a
looking
lot.
at
Thanks a lot.
looking forward to seeing you again next year.
Yeah, I hope you guys come back, man.
You got anybody you want to say hi to?
No, just hey, KTF Demolition, we're here.
Kill them fools!
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break here and come back with the one of the Powder Puff races. And thanks again, and congratulations, Chuck Tipton in the 54 car, your winner, the 30th annual Rock Springs, Wyoming Demolition Derby.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Chuck.
All right.
DerbyGarage.com. DerbyGarage.com for DVDs, novelty, gift certificates, and clothing. Purchase the Saturday Night Destruction series under the West Sound TV Manufacturers section. Enter West Sound TV in the discount code box at checkout. Get 10% off your entire order. DerbyGarage.com.
It's time for the Powder Puff, the truck Powder Puff. We have two of Rock Springs' finest out here. The 66 truck of Robin Bird and the 48 of Keisha Lundgren. I believe Robin Bird ran last year. I don't recognize Keisha's name. And we'll see what this truck Powder Puff will bring us.
This right here is going to bring to close the classic redneck matchup of Ford versus Chevy. It's one Ford, one Chevy. The 66 being the Chevy and the 48 being the Ford.
Womano e Womano.
Womano e Womano. Very nice.
Robin Bird, they found out that it wasn't smart to start a two-truck derby right next to each other. And right there, the 48 Keisha Lundgren slams into Robin Bird in the 66.
Lundgren gets it going again.
Oh, swing and a miss.
And she's going to dial her up here.
Oh, nice shot! Oh, yeah, and you can hear the crowd appreciate that. Robin Bird and Keisha Lundgren meeting in the middle. Oh, that had to hurt.
That was some killer shots you see inside as Keisha Lundgren getting knocked around in there.
Keisha needs to have that head on a swivel and be watching for those. She is going to have a sore neck tonight, I guarantee it.
Definitely. Here comes Keisha Lundgren now. She has got Robin Bird in her sights. Dial M for murder. It's time.
Oh, gorgeous shot. Listen to the crowd.
As that came right up in our living room. Keisha's got it fired back up again.
Some of the best action tonight here in this truck powder puff.
Keisha gonna go for the home run. Down deep into the sun. There it is.
Oh, nice shot, Keisha.
And if you look closely on the hood of the 48 Ford of Keisha Lundgren, it's got a Chevy bow tie on there, kind of taunting the Chevy fans. As here comes this Ford now. Keisha Lundgren gonna dial up Robin Bird one more time.
Nice shot.
There you see that hood right there. You might be able to get a close-up of that Chevy emblem on there. We got the crew in the way. She's back to life. She seems to know something too here about Derby and this Keisha Lundgren.
Robin Bird gets spun around a little bit there. I noticed the 48 still has the actual stick in the 4-speed.
Very nice. That makes it. I've raced a truck Derby. Mine was a Chevy and had that.
Oh, you know what?
There.
Robin Bird in the 66. The steering is gone.
But she is.
Look at that. She's turning the wheel, but the wheels ain't moving.
But if she could hit this wall just right, she might glance off and hit Keisha.
She doesn't. I don't think she gets it that she doesn't have any steering.
This could be one of the Demolition Derby equivalent of a curling move here. We need somebody out with a broom to kind of guide the stone into the house here.
I think she just needs to punch it and bounce off this barrier. Keep going. Come on. And the fans are saying go.
No steering.
Obviously, there you see the no steering rule effect on the Chevy.
And she's wondering, boy, this steering is really easy. Folks, I think
she's still trying to steer. This is classic.
She's done.
Now punch it.
37 720s already with that.
Punch it. There you go, girl. Get some.
Ride it. Keep going. Don't let up.
Go. Is it gonna be?
Oh! Somehow she got a little left on the wheels there.
Well, it's a stalemate. There it is. It kind of steered a little bit for her. Look at the back wheel there, walking kind of the crab walk.
That's interesting.
And she's still trying to steer. That's classic. No matter what.
You know what she needs to do, Pat, is jump out of the truck, manually turn the wheels, point them at the other track. This one is going to be over.
All right, I'm going to leave the booth right now, Brent. I'm going to go onto the track and adjust the wheels for her. I'll be right back.
Okay.
They said to pull your flag.
Pull your flag 48. I thought 48 made the last hit. They got that one backwards. Yeah, there we go.
Wow, they give it to Robin Bird. I was sure the 48 made the last legal hit. But in any event,
this one is in the books. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that hard-hitting Powder Puff Truck Derby action. Let's take a look at a quick replay here. And then after the replay, we'll take a look at the Powder Puff for the cars. And it looks like we got about 4 or 5 of them queued up already, so we'll see how that works out. And here comes the replay.
Oh, gorgeous shot on the front end there.
I tell you what, they were hammering each other early on. That was some good work by those two. Again, the 66 driven by Robin Bird, the 48 by Keisha Lundgren. Congratulations, ladies. You both get a trophy. You're both going to get a check, $300 and $100. And do a protest, Keisha, because I think you won the thing. We're going to take a break and come back with the last event of this wondrous 2008 KDDA 30th Demolition Derby, the Powder Puff.
DerbyGarage.com. DerbyGarage.com for DVDs, novelty, gift certificates, and clothing. Purchase the Saturday Night Destruction series under the West Sound TV Manufacturers section. Enter West Sound TV in the discount code box at checkout. Get 10% off your entire order. DerbyGarage.com.
Folks, it's time for the last event here of this 2008 30th Annual Rock Springs Firefighters Demolition Derby. It's the Powder Puff. So far, 5 cars coming out on the track. We've got the 59 of Sam Gamper, the 32 Jennifer Robinson, the 79 Vicki Duran, the 69 Jenny Rivera, and the 10 car of Angie Faloni.
All right.
And we have a last minute addition here. It looks like the 47 is rolling in. That's Ashley Cole. And the barriers are being put in place. We are about ready here for this final event here. Again, 2008 Rock Springs Firefighters, $14.99, 30th Annual Demolition Derby. What a great show it's been so far, Pat.
Oh, yeah, we've seen a lot of good iron destroyed out here. Had Tori up here in the booth again, had a lot of good interviews. KTF Demolition taking their first championship here with Chuck Tipton. But now it's time for the ladies.
Let's get it on. Here's the last event, folks. Let's see how quick these girls are to get on each other there. Oh, the 32 car driven by Jennifer Robinson. Oh, we've had a couple of great hits there.
Ashley Cole in the 47. She's a veteran of this. She just destroyed the 69 of Jenny Rivera. All right, now they're starting to get after it.
And here comes the 59. A nice shot. The 59 driven by Sam Gamper into that 47. Ashley Cole. Ashley hasn't been able to start since that great hit she made. And here comes another one. That's the 10 car, Angie Faloni.
And again, the 69 car having trouble being up on the berm. That's Jenny Rivera. That thing's running good, but it's had bad luck tonight.
The 79 is the only car running right now, and that's Vicki Duran. Here she comes. Let's see who she's going to hit. Oh, nice. Right into the 47, Ashley Cole. And now they're all dead.
The 69's still running, but the back wheels are completely off the ground. Over there in the corner, she's going. You can see the little flappers, and the 32.
Sparks flying.
The 32 comes to life.
Sparks flying on the 59 of Sam Gamper.
Jennifer Robinson, the 32, is coming in for the track shot. She's seen the guys do it. Let's see how Jennifer does it.
A little glance and blow there.
Right. She's warming up. Her car's still rolling. She wants another round.
This is the part of the show where you go all the way to the end of track, turn around, and just punch it and point at something. It's just that simple.
Okay, the 32 driver, that's Jennifer Robinson. She waved inside to the driver of the 10 car, which is Angie Faloni, and was going to tell her she's going to clock her, but now she's stuck.
And as quick as it happened, it may be over here, as there seems to be a log jam. A lot of folks stuck around to watch this
Powder Puff, as you can see right there above the cars, a lot of people sticking around. A great event here, once a year, huge 2-day demolition derby, a lot of action.
The definite hit of the event was at 47 as the fans look on to see who's going to take home the gold. The 47 to Ashley Cole on that track shot, I have to say, was one of the most brutal hits even of the whole weekend.
Yeah.
And as quickly, like you said, as quickly as it started, it looks to be done. Now the question is, who's going to win? I think the 32 of Jennifer Robinson made the last hit. Ashley Cole's been told just to pull her flag. The 10 car, that's Angie Filoni, is coming back to life. Diane coming back to life.
32 has 1 minute.
All right, the 32 car has 1 minute.
Number 10, take your flag, please.
The 10 car just told the puller flag. There you see Ashley Cole. Come on, Ashley, you can do it.
Just another hour on the stair stepper.
You know, if she would pump iron like Arnold would, this would not be a problem. Come on, Twiggy girl, give it a good pull.
She actually made it higher than when she started. There she goes. A different angle. It's all about the leverage in the 79. And that's it. That's going to end it.
Right.
The trophies are going to go out on the track. And that's going to end the Powder Puff. Congratulations to the ladies out there giving us a great shot. And Pat, Chuck Tipton.
Hey, Chuck Tipton, Team KTF. All the other guys out here put together some good cars. We saw a lot of carnage. Definitely not a disappointment.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed the program as much as we did today. 2 hard fighting days out here at Rock Springs, $14.99 annual demolition derby. A great job by everybody, the firefighters, West Sound TV, the whole crew, the drivers, the fans. It was a great weekend.
Heck yeah, let's do it again.
All right, folks, stay tuned. We will see you again.
Days sitting at some job. Girls will find it sexy when they know you're a slob. Drinking all day long would never be a sin. Liquor delivery girls show up right at noon, and the parties would never be over much too soon. Weekends will last all week long, and the radio would only play Buffett songs. No matter how hard I played, my strings would stay in tune. And we'd have free golf, we'd have free beer, and every cigarette would add 5 more years. The dealer would always bust, so I'd always win. Get up early and go to work and get bonus points for women for being a jerk. Drinking all week long would never be a sin.